Don't die. Oh goodness, don't die. We're good.
Oof.
Okay, keyboard.
You know what kind of scared me when we did that? I thought like, kind of like out of the corner of my eye, I thought our names were switched.
For the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome, E3 press coverage.
Episode 3.
Episode 3. Today,
Oh, it's cold down here.
it is cold. Today we are going to wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Last two press conferences were today,
Mm-hmm.
as we are filming this, and we will report the reports
Report the reports.
of all reportings. Yep.
You're just
So-
babbling. What's first on the list?
First on the list, we are starting with Nintendo. Their press conference was today at 12 o'clock. But Nintendo is, because they're all special, like, they pretty much kicked off E3 with the Nintendo World Championships, which is, like, big.
What is it? I don't know.
It's the first Nintendo World Championship in the last 25 years. And what that is it's basically Nintendo made a game that was like a compilation of games for, I believe it was the NES.
Super Smash Bros.
No. It was just a whole bunch of different games. You know what? You want to grab my NES out of there?
Sure.
Or just for the feels of it?
Just the whole thing?
Yeah, just grab the whole thing. There shouldn't be any cords.
There you go,
For
sir.
this little box.
Look, you match your keyboard.
I know.
Look at it.
It's got a
Crappy
little-
keyboard.
But it. Oh.
Hello.
Hi, start menu.
There we go.
We're still good. But this little box right here started the gaming revolution. And
Imagine playing Assassin's Creed on that one.
my watch has more power than this thing. Yeah.
Probably.
So when Nintendo they came out with this game, they had this like it was kind of like a tournament kind of feeling game. And so what Nintendo did this year at E3 to make it all special like is they did another Nintendo World Championship and they had a whole bunch of games like ranging from Zelda, they played Metroid, they played Balloon Flight, I think that's how it's the game, Balloon Flight, something like that. They played Mario Kart. It's just like it was random. Like all these people, I don't know how they got like into it, like being contestants or whatever. But they played through these games and like elimination rounds and big tournament. And it came down to they played Smash, of course, because
Obviously.
you can't go to anything Nintendo without having some. Yeah, it's old. All right, a little squeaky. They played. It was probably all. It wasn't random. It was all set because They played Mario Kart 8. They played Super Smash Bros. Wii U. They played Mario Maker as the final round. So it was kind of a indirectly advertising it. So the winner of that was John Numbers. He was, just another guy, I guess.
Average Joe.
Average Joe. He won.
What did he win?
I'll get to that. The final
Okay.
round was Mario Maker, and I kind of feel bad for the other guy, Cosmo. I was rooting for him for a number of reasons that I'll talk about later, but it was Super Mario Bros. U, which is like the newest Super Mario Brothers, and it was Mario Maker. So, I lost my train of thought.
Super Mario Maker.
Super Mario Maker, and they played through like all the generations of Mario games, and the last level was like the deciding one. And this poor kid, the one that was going against this John Numbers, he couldn't get past. Like there's a little series right at the beginning where he had to jump from wall to wall to wall, and this kid couldn't get past the wall jump. Like,
Darn.
and I'm just like, oh man, because this other guy, like, it was almost like this kid had seen the level and played it through. Like he went flawlessly. I don't think he died at all, which was crazy. Kind of suspicious,
Practicing.
whatever. And so if we look here, in a number of Nintendo games, including newly renamed, Cosmo Wright made it to the final round, but ultimately lost against Numbers. That's who the other guy was. However, they both were awarded autographed new Nintendo 3DS XLs by the legendary Shigeru Miyamoto, who was like Nintendo's... He made Mario.
That's pretty intense.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. And he got like a big trophy for it. You got a 4-hour, 5-hour video here if you want to watch. We will not click that. And it was just crazy.
That's
Metroid, Blast Ball, and I think it's a different thing. But anyways, so that was Nintendo World Championship. Next was
The Maker. You already kind of.
yeah, Mario Maker is Super Mario Maker, and it's basically make your own Mario levels. It's been around a while. It's kind of neat.
Imagine this with the Microsoft HoloLens.
Oh,
That'd be fun.
that'd be fun. So I mean, there's
Although
nothing.
it's a 2D
Noth-
2D world.
Yeah, nothing too much to talk about on this. I mean, it's been around. You can do like whatever. It's quite
Oh
ridiculous.
my god.
Yeah. Quite a bit, and it uses the Wii U.
That's interesting.
Yeah, you can go through like all the different Mario games. Like you can go the Super Mario, you can go Classic. You know,
That's cool.
it is cool. It is very neat. Not too big, but very neat.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What's next?
Star Fox,
Star Fox.
the new Star Fox game. It's
I
called.
don't think I've seen any of the old ones. I am a new age kind of guy. I mean, I respect all the old games.
Yeah, this is.
But I don't think I've played most of them.
I don't know why it's like this.
Oh, we're watching the trailer for this one.
No, I'm just trying to find something about
It
it.
says we're watching the trailer.
Oh yeah, I don't think there is a trailer. But okay, so
Looks nice.
it does. What this is last year at E3, it was teased like at the end of Nintendo's digital event. They don't do press conferences because they're too cool. But it was teased that there was a new Star Fox for the Wii U, and this year we got it. It's called Star Fox Zero, and the way they described it was it's not a reboot, it's not a sequel, it's not a prequel, it's just kind of there. So,
Assassin's Creed Rogue.
yeah. Well, not really, because Rogue had
Liberty, or whatever that other one was.
Liberation. Kind, yeah. So it's
Branch.
yeah, it's there. It's not really canon per se. It's just kind of there.
Okay.
No, I mean, people are like flipping out about Star Fox and stuff. It's kind of neat, like, to see it
Yeah.
in the.
It's an old game that's brought up now, so like.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Okay.
Cut.
Yeah.
Don't die. He's hobbling back. Speed Racer. Did you ever watch that?
Speed Racer?
Yeah.
Like the TV show?
Yeah.
Couple times. Hold on.
Those are my favorite.
I really liked the movie, which is weird
Yeah.
because it was like really bad, but it just kind of gave me them feels, man.
Since we're talking about old things and all.
Yeah. Okay. So, back a little cut. Star Fox.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know too much about it. Your little Spaceship guy.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, it looks cool.
It looks fun.
Looks fun. Wii U. This is actually really neat how they do it. With the Wii U, you have the gamepad, and looking at the gamepad, it gives you like a cockpit view, but then on the TV, it's like a third person all around.
That's pretty
Which
sweet.
is really cool. Okay. We're kind of going quick because...
Well, yeah. It's
Yeah.
pretty late.
Yeah.
If we can keep this into a half an hour, that'd be fun. Doubt it, but...
Doubt it. Maybe like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So the next game, while we were not expecting the Legend of Zelda game that was showed last year, like the Wii U game, they did, in fact, show us a new game.
Triforce Heroes.
Yes. I spelled heroes wrong. I'm tired. So, when I saw this game, it wasn't really too big. It's nothing to get like overly excited about. It's... How long is this?
Infinite.
It's basically 4 swords for
Minute.
your 3DS. We can
Watch this one.
Yeah, just for the heck of it. Because I haven't seen much of this.
Playing violin.
I see that.
It's multiplayer?
Yeah.
I didn't mention that.
4 swords is multiplayer. I said it was like 4 swords.
I didn't know that.
So you didn't? No?
Don't pay attention to
You're
those
not,
things.
you're not cool.
Apparently.
Yeah, and it's like there's costumes and whatever. It's really... It's weird.
Weird.
It's weird. It's not your traditional Zelda game. Like, I think these costumes that they have are like your ability kind of things. Like they help with different abilities.
Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those different costumes.
So it's just kind of to let you know Zelda's still here. But I myself, I would not recommend it, I guess. It doesn't seem too... I mean, I'm sure a little, like, game, but don't buy a 3DS for it.
Is it only for 3DS?
Yeah. Fall 2015, so... I
Oh,
mean, the often chaotic Four Swords game, cooperative vibe, yeah. Unlike Four Swords, which was often difficult to get players together for, Triforce Heroes will be online. So, that's actually pretty neat.
Was the other one
Not-
strictly?
Yeah, it was local. So that's that. Now, this next game has
What is it? Oh, I see.
been out for not out, but announced for quite some time. It is the new Fire Emblem, which it's Fire Emblem If in like Japan and whatever, but here they want to call it Fire Emblem Fates, which I don't know why. The trailer is the same trailer that we've had, just in English.
Okay.
So we're not gonna click that because we've had the trailer for months. But what I wasn't completely sure on is Fire Emblem If is 2 different games. You know, like Pokemon makes their one game and the other game.
X
So-
and Y.
Exactly. So Fire
Black
Emblem,
and white.
yeah. Fire Emblem,
Ruby and Emerald.
Ruby and Sapphire.
Sapphire.
sir.
Sorry.
So there's these 2 games, and the 2 games are coming out in Japan like next month, which ridiculous. And we're not getting them till like 2016, it says. But like it's 2 games, but we're only getting 1 game.
Are they combined?
No,
Why?
don't know. It says, I think they said that we will be getting 1 game, and then the other one will be available as DLC. which makes no sense at all.
Why not just sell us both?
Exactly.
It's against
It's-
the law.
No, I don't think so.
I doubt it.
But so the one, it's basically Fire Emblem. If it's a kingdom split. There's like the peaceful kingdom, and then there's like the really gritty and hardcore bad city. But they're not. They're both bad and good in their own respect. And like there's the peaceful Hoshido, which are like Japanese people, and then you got the Nor. Yeah, see, exactly. Just sounds like it. And then you got the Nor people, and I don't know. This is the Hoshido. This is a little scene from the Nor. Not too much information about this girl.
Nor.
That's that's the Nor guy. And so it's, I don't know what that is. Nor.
Really?
Yeah.
He looks pretty Hoshino.
Yeah. You should see that.
Oh, all right. Is this jiggle physics?
Yeah. You better believe it.
All right.
So what they had is one game. When they first revealed it, it seemed like it was gonna be one game, and in Fire Emblem, like especially the last one, there were like a lot of choices you could pick that would like alter the game. Like your what the heck was that
Mass
game?
Effect.
Mass Effect. I can't remember. So, and that's what I thought. Like, cause the main character, you're born from this Hoshido family, but you're raised by
The
Nor somehow, and like something happens and you figure it out, and you're supposed to
It's like Loki.
yeah, you're supposed to like choose a side, and there's like a whole scene where you choose a side, but when they said that there was 2 games and each game would be either side, it's like, what the heck?
It's like playing through it. It's like Infamous.
Yeah.
You gotta play through one side and then play through the next side.
Exactly. And it didn't make sense to me. But there's a lot of cool features. Like there's a they call it My Castle, that was released I don't know, a couple days ago before E3, and it was
That explains everything. Thank you for that, Nicholas.
it was basically like kind of like almost like a Sim City kind of feel, where like castles, like you build your shops, and you have your little resources and your stores, and your people get your weapons and food from the stores that you build in your My Castle, and it can be invaded by other players online. You can invade. You get like recruits from them. It's just really cool. It adds a
Clash
different
of Clans kind of.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. And I never played that game, so it was kind of just out the window for me. But that's Fire Emblem Fates if
IF.
whatever. I don't know. Next, this game caught my attention a while ago.
Yeah, I remember. You played it just for the music once.
Yeah.
The trailer. Are we gonna watch the trailer?
We are going to watch the trailer because I did not get to see the trailer. So this is... Yeah.
Shin Megami Tensei!
Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem.
X Fire
Emblem, whatever. But it's not called that. It's Sharp FE, which
Shin
is...
Megami Tensei.
And it's... I don't know, it just...
Shin Megami Tensei!
I got it. You got it.
It's fun to say.
E3. And this trailer we're gonna watch is more so for my sanity, because I didn't get to see it. So, boop.
Are we gonna have us in here?
Yeah, we'll just kind of go.
Alright, that's
go
fine.
through it. It's all in Japanese though. Atlas.
Japanese. Is she riding a Pegasus?
Yep. And then it like turns into whoa.
Kablam!
What in the world?
Or magic. It's a singing game where you have to.
It does have a very big like emphasis on music. I mean, it's called Sharp FE.
人類の天敵に対抗し得るもの。それがミラージュマスターよ。
We'll go back on it.
今の翼の歌声ならきっと届く。だから
It reminds me a lot of what was that game you were streaming?
Persona.
Yeah, Persona. It's a lot like that.
Well, Shin Megami Tensei
Is it?
Persona.
Okay. So it is that game.
Yes. Well,
Just
not probably because Persona is a lot more famous than the actual Shin Megami Tensei.
かけるぞ。誰よりも早く。
thank God it has the names in English.
Yeah, that's so helpful, you know.
Like half of it is in anime TV show style,
Yeah.
and then half of it is in anime video game style.
Yeah,
You know, the much more 3D characteristic,
cartoonish.
yeah, cartoony, yeah. Instead of like drawing. Marth.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it has a lot of.
一緒に行こう。
Is it Marth?
No, I don't think it's Marth.
It looks exactly
It's
like it.
inspired by Marth. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean Cross Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just letting you know. God, 2016. So like,
2016.
I can't wait. I don't know why, but it just seems like that kind of game that, like you were saying, Persona.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing Persona. I think by the end, like I've been playing on my own instead of streaming because nobody wanted to watch me stream it.
I didn't even want to watch you stream it.
It's such a fun game.
Like, it's cool, but it's very.
But like, I mean, maybe it's just
monotonous.
not anymore. It's fun. Like,
I just like the kind of like, because I mean, you don't really get to choose where you. I'm not bagging on it.
you
I don't
haven't
wanna-
seen it. It's
I
like,
have not seen it. You're right.
It's going good. Like,
You're
I think
correct.
by the end of when I'm done playing it, it will be in my top maybe 5 video
Really?
games ever. Like, it
What's
was
number one?
What is number 1? Tales of Grace's F, which is a fantastic game.
The heck is that?
Fantastic game.
That narrows it down. Google.
No, because we gotta.
All right,
It's
fine.
different.
All right, fine. What's next? Where are we
Well,
at?
first off, I want to say, from that, it doesn't really have any like gameplay. Like the trailer from before showed more gameplay than this one did, and it does have the Persona vibe to it,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, I don't know, I'm tired.
I know. I'm tired too.
I'm pretty much I'm not done because this is fun, but I'm done. So, which is another thing that really is kind of weird is Persona 5 is not at E3, but they are at E3.
But it did it not have a trailer or something?
Mm-mm, like they didn't have
So
a
it just
an
didn't
event.
release anything new. It's just
Well, but they're supposed to have like something on the show floor. Like they released on Twitter pictures of their E3 booth passes or whatever. It was really
maybe
weird.
it was only in the booth and not in the main stage.
Maybe. But that frustrated me. So next is something. It was kind of. This next thing is kind of cool. It's Metroid Prime Federation.
Federation. You said this isn't like with Samus.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
it's not really like. It's not your typical Metroid game. When
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's a 3DS game, and it's when I saw it, it's pretty much like kind of a Halo shooter kind of game.
It looks like it.
I'm Destin,
I think
and
it
this
is.
is IGN News.
A new Metroid game
A new
in the form
Metroid
of
game
a
in the form of a
cooperative multiplayer is
is heading to the
3DS
3DS
Metroid
in
Prime Federation.
2016
So
as
multiplayer
Metroid Prime Federation
includes
Force,
Blast
Nintendo revealed
Ball as
during
a
its E3
mini-game.
digital event today.
You know.
The game
Yeah, it
includes
kinda does.
Blast Ball as
I
a
can see it
mini-game
as being
mode,
like a
a new
Halo.
3v3 multiplayer game that was revealed
then
during
you
the
still got
2015
monsters,
World
Yeah.
Championships this week.
But like when
Be sure to
it
stay
looks a
tuned to
lot like
IGN for
Halo.
more
Oh,
on
they can probably
Nintendo
hear that.
and E3 news.
Whoops.
Sorry about that.
But that was Nintendo. Next,
What's next? Oh, we're moving on
We're
past
moving on.
Nintendo.
we are now moving into Square
Square
Enix
Enix.
territory, and let's just kind of
This is again you.
we'll just kind of fly through these really quick, except the ones that are important.
Actually, there's a couple of these.
Yeah. So, one game was Just Cause 3, Far Cry. That's the best way to sum it
Well,
up.
no, it's
It's
Far Cry with
lots of
gliding and
destruction.
It's about the destruction.
It's Far Cry with explosives.
Yeah. More explosives.
More explosives. Lots more explosives. I mean, it looks cool, but
I played the second one. I didn't really enjoy it too much. It was a
Yeah.
cool game at the very beginning, but after an hour, I got
An
bored.
hour?
Literally, like,
wow.
after an hour.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
That's my take on it. I played the second one. I don't know how the third one's gonna be. It could be 10 times better, but
Yeah, I mean, it looks okay, but
Mhm.
not my kind of game.
no.
Next, Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Is this like a prequel? I'm assuming.
Yes, I think it is. Not a prequel. It's sequel. It's like next.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
But it's,
I don't know. It's weird.
okay.
I don't know. We don't come up with the titles.
We don't come up with the titles. We're here to
But,
talk about them.
I mean, Tomb Raider. When I saw this trailer, like, I haven't played Tomb Raiders all that much, but seeing this, I want to play them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they seem like really cool games. Lara Croft,
Lara Croft again.
again,
Female.
female protagonist. It's
It's what, 5 now? 4?
probably
4 or 5?
it's a lot, but you know, it's got that Tomb Raider vibe.
Tomb Raider.
It's a
Are we gonna
Tomb
look
Raider
up
game.
Tomb Raider.
We want to look up we can look up Tomb Raider. The way I
I still have jiggle physics.
kind of I like
We didn't elaborate on that last time.
we don't need to.
We don't have to. You know.
Yeah. Okay. So the way they did this, like they made this game, I saw this video, I think it was during the press conference, or maybe it was after, but let me switch to Chrome. But the way they did it, they totally overhauled their, I guess it would be their physics engine and like their character modeling.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so much more precise,
It's nicer.
clean, like down to the pores on her skin.
Mm-hmm. That's how The Last of Us,
Mm-hmm.
like they during that time period, they like extended it to the fullest it could be.
Mm-hmm. It was, and like just seeing this, like they have it kind of interacting with your environment. Like they said, like as she's walking through like the winter snow, like her clothes will slowly accumulate the snow. She's fighting. She gets all like muddy and bloody. They said like they put scars on her that are from the last game. It looks really cool. I will definitely play this.
This game looks awesome. These games have been awesome
Mm-hmm.
for as long as I can remember. I keep moving it. But yeah, since I was little, I've seen this game, tried playing it, not succeeding at it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a cool game.
Yeah. So, this next game is Deus Ex.
Deuce.
I don't know how to say it.
Deus?
Deus. I think they said Deus at the press conference.
What is this?
Deus Ex Mankind Divided. It's apparently they had one before this, but it looks kind of neat. It's about this, I guess, post-apocalyptic world, and these people, they have,
Quite a lot of those recently.
yeah, I know, they've kind of been like not genetically, but modified to like be kind of like cyborgs.
Okay.
So they're like robot people, and these people have been outcast into ghettos and stuff, and so they're like the
Obviously.
lower people. For some reason, you'd think that they would be higher up.
Well, there's less of them.
Yeah, but they're so much cooler. Like this guy, he's got like it showed a part. It was a part of a trailer. Like say they shot a bullet at him. He put his hand up. The bullet hit him, shattered, and he turned into like metal. It was sweet. But yeah, that's a game. I really don't want to talk about this game because it took up all the time at the Square Enix press conference, and they didn't have enough time to do other stuff like Dream Drop Distance HD.
Another singing game?
No, not another singing game. It's another Kingdom Hearts game.
Ah!
Yeah, but before we get
Actually,
to
I
that,
respect Kingdom Hearts.
exactly. Before we get to that, we will move on to something that was extremely big. It's real.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy VII is I think it's this way.
This way?
Maybe.
For them? This way.
I don't know.
Oh, wait. 7's
'Cause
go
it-
this way for us, so it'll be this way.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah. Okay.
We got it.
But Square Enix is like the biggest troll on the planet because they've pretty much like teased at this like 3
For
other
years.
times, 2 times for years. Like Final Fantasy VII, pretty much the greatest RPG ever.
I don't think I've seen these either.
It's
I mean, I've heard them. There's so many of them, but
yeah, I know.
I've never
I wanted to
them or
play Final
seen 'em.
Fantasy VII. I have not played it yet. I know a lot about it. I have not played it, and I was going to play it, but then this came out, and I'm like,
are we watching the trailer for this one?
we will watch the trailer. And it'll just this trailer also will show you just how much of a tease Square Enix is. Like it's ridiculous. So when I first saw this trailer, I thought that it was the last game, this Deus Ex Mankind, and because like nobody was expecting this, and I'm just like watching it, like, huh, you know, it's kind of I didn't know South Edge was a big thing, and you see it, like the graphics of it are really like they're really good,
Intense.
yeah. And I'm like, huh, and then you see all this like industrial stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's gotta be it.
Came an age of silence.
And then but then they start to play the music, and I'm like kind of questioning it, and you see this when I saw like these guys lining up here, I'm like, oh, it's definitely this Deus Ex Mankind game. But then this music starts playing, I'm like, wait a second,
That someday we would
you
see
see
them
this,
again.
It's kind of creepy. All
it
of a
is
sudden.
kind of
It was
creepy.
no more
This
than
when I saw this, I'm like, shoot,
It's
that-
Final
that's
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy VII, Tetsuya Nomura. I'm like, oh my god. And then it does this thing, and the way they
But
word it,
after
you gotta listen to how they say
there are
it.
now the beginnings of a stir.
Yeah, it's just really
The
cleverly
reunion
worded.
at hand may bring joy.
A reunion at
May
hand,
bring fear.
bring joy and
But
fear.
let us embrace whatever it brings.
This animation's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I saw that, and I'm like, oh, that's the guy.
Coming
But
back.
and then you just see behind, it's the
last,
Buster Sword.
The promise
Mm.
has been made.
At last,
What's
the
his
promise of
name?
Cloud.
Cloud, that's right. I knew that.
When I saw that, like, I saw the guy. I don't know his name, but there's like a black guy, and he's got like a flipping machine gun arm.
Yeah, the guy that was walking in front of him.
And I'm like, oh, like that convinced me it was that other game because like all the machines and stuff, and then like,
And then the sword.
and then you see the sword, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I flipped out. Like it was crazy.
That's awesome.
I cannot wait for that.
I want a sword like that.
Flipping Buster Sword is crazy. So, I mean that's big hype right there. And then they also came out. They talked about another game,
one.
Final Fantasy World. We're not gonna do too much on that. It was weird.
It's weird.
It was weird. I wasn't a fan of it.
All right.
We're gonna skip it.
Here you go.
We're gonna
Go ahead,
dive.
Go directly to it.
We're gonna
Just
dive
do it.
right in because we're actually making good time on this. This is what I have been waiting for.
This is what's gonna make him explode.
This is what's gonna make me explode. Like it's ridiculous. I've been waiting almost 10 years. Almost.
You can start searching. it.
Almost 10 years for this.
This game, I can agree that it will be cool.
It is phenomenal. It's so good. I hit my keyboard and I stopped the video.
Yeah, you
so there's gonna
totally
be a
cut
cut.
that video.
I stopped recording. But anyways, this game was like the whole reason I was watching E3 this year. Like the entire reason.
No other games matter.
No other game mattered to me. I mean, I learned a lot. I've been enlightened in these new games, but this game is what took the cake.
Not even gonna say what it is yet.
No.
Go ahead and start it and then click.
Yeah.
There you go. And then
You guys
you
are
wanna
gonna
take us off.
Yeah,
we'll
you're
take
gonna
us-
enjoy this for everything it's worth.
Oh my God.
Have you heard of the ancient Keyblade War?
Yeah, the Master's favorite story.
So, you know the Lost Masters. They're the ones who started the Keyblade War.
Never heard of them.
You can drop the facade. On that land shall darkness prevail and light expire. The future, it's already been written.
Who's to say I can't change it? And maybe light will prevail. There is more to light than meets the eye. You might be surprised.
Oh, I hope so.
Nick's been sitting here like this the whole time.
So obviously it's Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Pretty much, it's 9 years at the moment. 10 years, maybe more by
quite
the
a while.
time this game comes out. Not since they've had a Kingdom Hearts game, but since they've had like Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 3. Like all the other ones in between are
They don't count.
they're all canon. They have
The last
story
one I played was 2, so.
Yeah, they have their story elements. They lead up to 3, but
What I want to know is what the stories are going to be in this one.
it's
Because they had, like, Beauty and the Beast. They had, like...
well, one of the worlds when they announced this, they confirmed one of the worlds was Tangled.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
That'll be interesting.
and it's supposed to be the quote unquote darkest Kingdom Hearts.
Darkest.
Like it's
I don't know. They get pretty dark.
it's crazy. And like I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when it first happened, like they showed the trailer, I was watching the press conference, I was pretty close to crying.
Nick.
Like that trailer, I can watch it over and over and over again, and you know what we're gonna do?
If you watch it again.
We're gonna play it again.
Oh my god.
We're just gonna go through. So what this is
This is the last thing on the list, so we
yeah,
can...
we got time. So this opening scene here, well, let's turn this down. This opening scene here is like Master Ericus, which is the master of Aqua, Ventus, and Terra from Birth by Sleep, and young Master Xehanort, back when they were like apprentices, talking and playing chess about, and they're talking about the Keyblade War, which was started by I believe it's the Foretellers, and they're brought up in another Kingdom Hearts game, but it's not as cool as Kingdom Hearts 3, so we're not going to talk about it. But it's just fantastic. And they're talking about the Keyblade War here. So apparently it's like some forbidden thing to talk about because Xehanort says like drop the facade and stuff
Mm-hmm.
right there. But then it happens, like they pick up with the music and you just see this movement. Boom. Just like jumping up the walls across that.
Cool.
This, like, the way the Keyblade works.
Mm-hmm. What Keyblade is that?
I don't know.
Because I remember being able to go back and get a bunch of different
Yeah,
Keyblades
you get
from
a
all
bunch
the
of
different worlds.
Yeah. But the thing about this, what's weird is if you look, I mean, you can tell, but he's in his clothes from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on you see him in a different outfit at the same world, and normally you get your clothes relatively soon.
Yeah.
So it's kind of wondering, like, where did he get this Keyblade?
Mm-hmm.
And you can see, I don't know if there's a good view. We'll find one later. But, like, just fighting the Heartless and stuff.
Mhm.
This, when he jumps off of that, it's like an orgasm. Like, it's ridiculous how it's so high up and crazy.
This is cool.
This is cool. The attack, and you run up the
the
wall.
walls,
It's like, what in the world?
the Earth Titan.
Yeah. And then
He does that later too, where he's jumping between the walls.
Yeah, I think that's flow motion from Dream Drop Distance, which was the last game in the series. Okay, there's his new outfit, which is
Mm-hmm.
awesome. And then
Same Keyblade too.
that's what I want us to show, if we can get a.
Okay, don't
Good.
double click. No, no, no,
We're gonna.
no. Oh, there it is.
Okay, so
That's pretty
this Keyblade, apparently when they released 2.5, which was like the HD remaster of the
Mhm, mhm.
older games, they had a whole like big event about it, and they showed them like the people that went to the event like an exclusive Kingdom Hearts 3 video, and people like released art designs of what they had seen.
Keybladed stuff.
Yeah, and this is
The Keyblade.
the Keyblade, and it's supposed to be like Sora's new Keyblade. Like,
Okay.
no longer does he have the plain Kingdom Key.
Mhm.
It's this
I
thing
like
now.
the Kingdom Key.
I know, and like what
it's
I
nice
thought
and simple.
it is. It's not all flashy like what I thought of. Like, maybe it's something where he's got the Kingdom Key and whatever, and then they're like, dude, because we'll keep playing. Like, you see the different transformations.
Of like.
Yeah, like right here.
Yeah.
The bazooka. And you know it's tangled because right there on the left you could see the tower.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought maybe like it's something where they're like, hey, these Keyblades, like your Keyblade's old and out of date. We have these new ones or something that can like do have all these changes. And this, that
The little slide
the
down the
little
hill.
slide, for some reason, like the little minute things, like when I saw the trailer for Unity, like last year when they showed it, and like you saw the guy like jump out of the window like onto the roof and he like stumbles. It's just those little things that developers do that are just so powerful. It's so cool. And like here you see he slides on the ice
This
like
is
that.
cool right here.
He dives down with that.
This part.
Yeah,
right
the
here.
flow motion. And then
The
this
teacups.
teacups, all the Disney attraction rides that they have. It's just crazy. And then this, like that's a different Keyblade.
Yeah.
And
It turned into the chariot.
it turned into the chariot. That's the Keyblade transformation things.
Hmm.
Land shall darkness prevail,
And then this,
The quote, yeah.
yeah.
the future. It's already been written.
And that is really
What
cool.
is that?
That's
Keyblade?
Xehanort's Keyblade,
Okay.
the main bad guy.
Yeah, yeah.
There's more to light than meets the eye.
And what's really interesting
Be surprised.
is their
Hope so.
the chess set.
Mm-hmm.
Like you look on the right is
Kingdom.
Ericus, and it's like all the good stuff. Like you got the
The
crown,
hearts.
the heart, and then on the left you have
What is that?
Xehanort stuff, and it's kind of like you can't really tell, but the way I see it is it's almost like the foretellers, which are like supposedly the bad guys and the people that started, and it's kind of like almost like foreshadowing indirectly the war. And I don't know, it's just blows me away. Kingdom Hearts,
Ta-da!
beautiful. make me cry. So, so that is E3 press
that wraps
conferences.
up all of E3.
All of it, other than like booths and stuff. But
This was the conference.
this was the conferences. Grazie.
There you go.
So, this has been quite the
Intellectual
long
night.
night of just.
What time is it?
It's
11.
11. Dang. We're just.
We went right through those,
we
man.
went right through those. We didn't even like think like maybe this will take a while. We're like, maybe
who
like
cares?
an hour and a half video,
No.
45-minute minimum.
3 hours. It was fun.
It was definitely fun.
It was fun.
It was nice. Like we said, it was venting, cause in a good way.
If you made it to the end of the video, make sure you like and subscribe.
Mm-hmm. If you made it to the end, I know this one is kind of not that great, but
Yeah, it's alright.
we're tired.
We're tired.
We were supposed to record Unturned again.
We'll do that tomorrow.
We'll do it tomorrow. I don't even have my video up.
Mine is.
Mine's
We
not.
should check that if it is. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yep.
Subscribe to both me and Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Links will be in the description.
Mm-hmm. Press
know,
conferences.
Press
the-
conferences, yes.
will be
You'll
in the
have to come to those
description.
too.
Yeah. You can see those, watch them, because they're good and stuff.
Hyped for this year.
I'm hyped for like
The next two
years
years.
from now. But
These games, man, it's gonna be the change of the century.
it's gonna kill me. It's been a
I gotta
good
get my
E3.
PC done fast so that way we
Yeah.
can catch up.
I know. I gotta get my graphics card and start saving up for a PS4.
Same.
Be on it. All right. We're gonna call it here.
Let's hope our microphone did not mute halfway through this.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, everyone.